Hi, everybody. Let me know if you guys hear me, please, and thank you. Let me know if you hear me. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? You've arrived. Thank you for letting me know that you've arrived. It says I have 0 people in the chat. And I said, I don't think that that's right. But I don't know. It could be that I have 29 people. All right, then let the people come through. Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right. So I have to try something and I hope I don't mess this whole thing up. So I have a little sound. I think it's like a mixer or something like that. And I've been playing with it. I finally got the cord for it. It's been sitting there for like, I don't know how many months. You counted at least 7 people. Shout out to y'all. All right, let me try something. Because I was like, I'm going to change my voice. I think I could change my voice. So this is the male voice.
Can y'all hear me? How do I sound? Do I sound like a sexy male on this thing? Let me know. You've arrived. Shout out to y'all. Have I changed my voice completely? Can y'all hear me? Does it sound bad? Hold up. No, no. Oh my God, y'all are horrible. Why you? I sound like a cute gay guy. All right, I'll settle for the cute gay guy. All right, I'll settle for the cute gay guy. Shout out to y'all. How do I sound? No, a sexy male rabbit. No, it sounds like those voices used to hide identities. Oh, I know, right? So hold up. There's more. Let me try this other one. This is supposed to be the female.
How does that sound? Do I sound I'm gonna have to listen to this because I can't hear what I sound like, and not that I'm trying to. This is the female. How does this sound? I sound very criminal? Okay, wait. Now, this is supposed to be I sound like I'm in the witness protection program. Dang. I sound like Baby Bunny, like a chickmunk. Alright, I was trying to make everybody laugh. What about this one?
Hi, how do I sound now? Do I sound like what do I sound like? Cheers, how are you? I sound like a chick. Well, is this a bit robotic? A Disney character? Let me know. You just typed it. Hold up. Now there's this one. This is supposed to be monster. You said I sound like Satan. Luke, I'm your father. This is a monster. What's it sound like? Okay.
Okay, here is a baby. Do I sound like a baby on this one? It says it's a baby. I don't know what that sounds like. I was just happy that I got it connected. Okay. All right. Okay. What about? So this one is labeled as elder. This is what an elder sounds like according to this little sound mixer. Listen to this.
Hello? It says elder on it. This is what an elder sounds like. Does that sound like an elder? What does an elder sound like? I mean, let me know. I sound like a squeaky mouse. You sound like Alvin and the Chipmunk. You said the man's voice sounds like him on of Silence of the Lambs. Put the lotion in the basket, says Marilyn Knowles. Oh my god. Okay, well this is supposed to be an elder. I don't know. All right, well I just wanted to test this and I'll have to check it out when I'm done. So let me see if I could
Stop. Okay, am I back to regular? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Let me see. Oh my god. I'm back to regular. I hear me now. Okay. Yes. All right. Well, that was fun. Anytime I want to change my voice, I'm just going to hit one of these, right? A normal voice. Somebody who said that I sounded like a cute gay guy. Thank you for calling me a cute gay guy. I love that. There I am. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Thank y'all. I just wanted to make y'all laugh, all right? Because we definitely got some stuff to cover. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Listen, it is late because it feels early to me, but we had the time change. Some people don't have to change their time. Some people, everybody will be fine. I'm watching on your big TV and you're having way too much fun. I am Sylvia, but did I sound? I'm back to normal, y'all. I just hope I don't click another button here. It's a cute little sound thing, but I'm a little nervous about it. The cord was more expensive than the sound thing. So there's that. Okay, I am back. We are back. We are back. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Do me a favor and hit the like button, please. And thank you. Hope you guys are having a great, Sunday evening? Maybe, I don't know. You're watching me on the big TV. All right. Well, can you hit the like button on the big TV? Hit the like button, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was creepier than I initially thought. I'm gonna have to do like some live streams or some pre-recorded with some of these voice changers. Yes, it really does. But let me just say, the one thing I do like about daylight savings time, I will say this, is I love that we are going back to spring and summer, and I love me the hot ass, sweaty ass weather. I love the weather. I'm a summer girl. I'm a Cali girl, guys. I love it. I love it. I get really depressed, very seasonal depression, when we have the snow. I cannot. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So I'm here for it. I'm here for the summer weather. I'm here for the change of the hour. I'm here for the change of leaves. I love it. I love it. Yes, neuropsych, where have you been? Neuropsych, I haven't seen you in like I don't know how long. Shout out to you. I'm glad you're here, but I haven't seen you in a minute, okay? And Didi just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Didi. If you've been blessed by my supporter, Didi, put some hearts in the chat. Come on. Don't be an ass. Be a nice person. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You do. I love it. I love it. I'm living in a state where I get 4 seasons. So I love it. I love the hot ass weather. I just love it. It just there's something about I don't know, it just my mood changes, that's for sure. You've been sick? Okay. Well, Neuro, I just haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing well. Please take care of yourself, okay? Shout out to you. I mean, clearly you're a supporter, so you're missed. Just note that. I just haven't seen you in a long time, but I hope you're doing well. You said, in my opinion, the daylight savings time exists to remind us that our overlords control everything, even time. Man, that sounds like some Wizard of Oz stuff right there, right there. Mm-mm-mm. Oh man, I sure thought I was in Cali. I'm not. I know a lot of y'all thought that I was. I am like some of y'all know where I live, anyways. I don't care, but I am like Waldo. You got to find me in the sea of people. Where's Waldo? That's how I am. But anyways, I'm originally from California, so yeah, I should tell you a lot. And I don't think people should be surprised because kind of a lot of people knew that, but I don't know. Maybe some of y'all might be surprised. Anyways, welcome. JB's laughing at me. Shout out to y'all. Okay, let's get it together because we have some stuff to review. We definitely have some stuff to review tonight. So I'm trying to find out more information about this story of the missing Pittsburgh student who went to the Dominican Republic for spring break. There's that situation that's happening. And then we have Yolanda Saldivar, all right, the convicted killer of Selena Quintanilla, who is claiming to be a political prisoner. She's been saying this since last year. So there's new articles coming out. So for those that don't know, she is currently under the parole review. She's eligible this year. Okay, she's been behind bars, 30 plus years at this point. So her family is doing the most. They did a documentary last year, and they thought this documentary was going to set Yolanda free. And guess what? Myself and many other creators out there, we said, no, that's not going to happen. And I don't know where the political prisoner part is coming from. If somebody can give me a definition of a political prisoner, like, is a political prisoner somebody that killed somebody and then is sitting in jail for like serving time for that? Or like, what is a political prisoner? Because I always assumed that had to do with like, I don't know, a political situation, politics, that kind of thing. But she's calling herself a political prisoner. So we're going to get into that. And then we're also going to get into an arrest that happened today. And we're going to review Growing Up in Scientology's video, specifically the part where William Good and Aaron Smith Levin get together and talk about an arrest that happened. And oh my God, like that is just so, crazy. But hey, I mean, I think people have been watching people, that's for sure. That's what I got to say about that so far. Let's see. Hey Kay, how are you? For political politically motivated reasons, usually for tiny crimes. Okay, Trish. So why don't we start with that? Why don't we go ahead and start with Selena Quintanilla's killer, which, by the way, I stand on what I say, that if Selena was not killed, if she had lived, there would be no J-Lo today. Because there's no way. Now, are we going purple or blue today? I think we're going to do the purple. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Let's get this going. Here we go. I like the purple. Okay, we're gonna do the purple. Thank you. Thank you. I really put the onliner on point. Shrinking Sharon, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. Shout out to you, Shrinking Sharon. Thank you for being here. A political prisoner is someone arrested for right, like for exposing or putting out there or like really pushing their political views. I don't feel like this woman is a political prisoner. Murdering somebody is not like you're a political prisoner whatsoever. But anyways, Selena Quintanilla's killer Yolanda Saldivar feels like she's a political prisoner ahead of parole eligibility. This is what the relatives say. Now the relatives, there is a woman who participated in this documentary who happens to be her niece, and at the time before Selena was murdered, she was also like part of this group that were running the boutiques because Selena had several businesses, and she was friends with Selena, and she was friends with Selena, and then Yolanda is her aunt, so this is her niece, right? And she goes on, this video and says, I'm in a very tough situation because Selena was my best friend and she's my aunt, and I don't want anybody to be hurt or go to jail or anything, right? So they have been on a campaign. Yolanda Saldivar's family has been on a campaign to basically try to tarnish Selena's character, who is no longer here to defend herself. Her father, he's a very litigious man. I know that for a fact. I mean, he'll come after people, and he's done very well to protect the memory of his daughter, as well as allowing fans to get a little peek into her life by running museums and different things like that, right? But this woman right here, literally, I think is just doing the most, in my opinion. See, Nelson Mandela was a political prisoner. I see that right there. I see that, right? But I don't see this lady right here being a political prisoner. I don't see it. But hey, maybe they have a different explanation. Maybe they have a different definition. I don't know. So Yolanda Saldivar, the woman who was sentenced to life in prison for killing Selena Quintanilla, is hoping to soon be released. Yolanda, who is 64 years old. Now, mind you, when she killed Selena, she was what, 35 or 34? So it's been 30 plus years since her sentence, incarceration, and all that this has happened. So Saldivar, who was close friends and business associates of the I Could Fall in Love singer, before fatally shooting her at the Days Inn in Corpus Christi, Texas in 1995, just 2 weeks ahead of what would have been Quintanilla's 24th birthday. So Selena would have turned 24. A family member of the Saldivar told the New York Post that she believes she should be freed from prison when she becomes eligible for parole in March 2025. This month, my friends, this month. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think she would be safe in the community. Honestly, I don't think she would be safe at all. What do you guys think? Too many fans. It was just like yesterday. Absolutely. Esta loca vieja. That's what I'm saying. What's she thinking? Well, and the family too. It's not going to happen. Is she going to be paroled? Is she going to be eligible? That's the question. Sarah, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you, love. Thank you. Or someone who has political influence, using said influence to bring undue pressure to imprison someone they don't like, says David. But that doesn't qualify, in my opinion, as a political prisoner. But I mean, they have a different definition that I think most of us do. Now, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Didi. I got that too. I got that article queued up as well, so we could talk about this missing student, because they're saying that they believe she had drowned, but we'll get to that here in a minute. You said, I don't think this will ever happen. She's needed and most likely needs a mental health care. Here's the deal, though. In order for people to like qualify for parole or like things like this, don't they have to show a level of remorse? Because I could tell you this, she has never shown any remorse. Even in this documentary, even in this like thing that she did, she never showed any remorse. Sounds like she's eligible for parole. She will have a hearing. Eligibility is different than whether the parole board will grant her parole. Absolutely. So what I found out, Andrew, is that in Texas, they start the parole board review, I think months before the date, right? Months before the date. And they start kind of like doing interviews. They'll call Mr. Quintanilla, Selena's dad, the family. They'll call everybody around and to kind of get their statements out there. I know Chris Perez, her husband at that time, he also has given a statement. My understanding is that people are giving statements. There have been petitions to make sure that she does not get out. I honestly think for safety reasons, she shouldn't be let out. She has filed for appeals, all of which have been denied. She has sued. She has done a lot behind bars. The thing about her is, and it just really irks me because when they did the oxygen, Selena and Yolanda, the secrets between them, that was the whole thing, and I did a whole breakdown of it. It was hearing Yolanda Saldivar's family side. Yolanda Saldivar, she got interviewed at the prison, and she tells the people, um, I've never talked to anybody before. I this is my first interview, which was bullshit because she had been doing a lot of interviews with the Mexican outlets, right? She went and she put out there, let me tell you how crazy this lady at the time, what she did. And I still remember it. I'm so glad that I was able to download that interview. Back in the day, back before YouTube and everything, clearly, when I think it was like the first 2 years of her sentence, she did an interview with Univision, right? And she basically said that, again, denying that she had any involvement after she's already been convicted and sentenced and everything. She basically, her attorney, one of the attorneys that was helping her with the appeals and stuff like that, um, she basically tells her attorney that there is a video in Monterrey, Mexico, in Mexico. Okay. Has her attorney to fly out there to find some tape. It's supposed to be like a sex tape of Selena and this doctor that supposedly she was having an affair with. Okay. This is the rumor that this lady put out there. And this attorney goes out there looking for this stupid tape that is supposed to exonerate her. Never happened. They didn't mention that. They also didn't mention the fact, the family doesn't mention that they never returned the items that Yolanda Saldivar had in her possession. All the clothing, everything that she had in her possession. So these people right here that are supporters of her, okay, she served her time. Yeah, but she's never shown 1 ounce of remorse. She's never said any, like, she's never been accountable for her behavior. She has never said, I killed her. She has never said, I killed her at all. Won't even say it. And that's the shit that bothers me. Just say what it was. You told this woman, okay, to come into the hotel and meet with you, and you shot her. That's it. You weren't trying to commit suicide. The gun didn't go off. You shot her, and the way you shot her, there's no way that she ran out of the room and she bled to death. That's what happened. And then people heard you say, that bitch, while she's running out that room. Listen, I get so mad because there is no accountability whatsoever when it comes to her or her family whatsoever. Selena, I grew up listening to her at the very young age to learn what happened to her, like the whole detail. When I was older, crushed me. Oh, this lady makes me so mad. The fucking nerve, right? And know that, like, she, I think for me as a little girl, okay, like Selena was somebody, and I've said this before, that impacted me. And I know a lot of, because there wasn't a lot of like singers like her, right? They had the dark brown hair and the eyebrows, and and she was talented, and she was the artist of the people. Like, she didn't live in a McMansion. She lived right in your neighborhood. Like, that's who Selena was. She was approachable. She loved kids. Like, she just was a down to earth type of person. And her death really took something from our community. And I say this because it literally, It still affects me. Like, I still think about what that was like, finding out that she died and how she died and all the bullshit that this lady put out there. Selena transcends genres and races. I love the music about her life. I just hated the way it ended. Yeah, like, honestly, thank you. You said you are correct. That's remorse is a factor as to whether parole is granted, but it is not a prerequisite for eligibility. There you go. So, I mean, what's the likelihood of her getting out? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But she takes no responsibility. Absolutely. No, she doesn't. I think Saldivar was infatuated with her and that's why she killed her. Yeah, I think so too. I think there was an infatuation. And I don't think Selena really understood how much that really was, if you know what I mean. Like, I think she was a little naive about that. And not everybody was out there for her best interests, and she stole her from her. She was stealing from people. She was causing division within the boutique. There's just so much that I feel like you could really dig into as far as this goes, but I guess we'll see. But apparently the family spoke to the New York Post, Yolanda's family, and the family member said that she believed she should be freed from prison when she becomes eligible for parole in March 2025, as Saldivar claims that the shooting was accidental. Enough is enough, one of Saldivar's relatives, who went unnamed. Of course, they went unnamed. Of course, they went unnamed. Mhm. Told the outlet. She feels like a political prisoner at this point. She's ready to get out of jail because she believes she has more than served her time. Saldivar allegedly killed Quintanilla after the Grammy Award winner learned that Saldivar had been embezzling money from her clothing boutiques. 2 days after Quintanilla confronted her, Saldivar applied for a permit to purchase a gun in San Antonio. And this is something that was when I was reading the prosecutor's book, because I did buy the book and I talked a little bit about it. I reviewed it a bit and I saw, like, you could see the details of this case. And shout out to the prosecutor because he really did. This was the case that really made him. And then he then became a judge later on and retired. And, he still gets interviewed about this case. This was one of his biggest case at that time. During the trial, Saldivar pled not guilty to murder, and her defense attorney argued that the fatal shooting was a tragic accident. Saldivar was trying to kill herself and not Quintanilla, per CNN. Yeah, okay. But there have been so many interviews, guys, and she says one thing and then says something completely different. I just cannot. So I guess we'll see. Will she be released? That's the question that we have. That's the question. Yep. Don't forget this. She showed up at Q Productions with a gun. She was going to kill her dad. Mm-hmm. It was premeditating. It was premeditating. I think it's like you're still on this. People would, I think, I don't know. I cannot stand her. But anyways, let's move on because I get really, really, really mad when I talk about this case. Let's get into this piece. I don't think she will at all. So there's a student, University of Pittsburgh student from Virginia, reportedly drowned in the Dominican Republic. So she was listed as missing. So she went missing, I think they said, was it March 6th? March 6th, okay? Authorities say that, I think her name is Sudiksha Konanki, I hope I'm saying her name correctly, was staying at a resort in Punta Cana when she went missing on March 6th. So the University of Pittsburgh student from Virginia who was reportedly missing while on a trip to the Dominican Republic to the DR is believed to have drowned in the ocean. So somebody saw her walking and then they didn't see her walking anymore near the ocean. I guess she was by herself. You know what this reminded me of? Natalie Holloway. Immediately, she was on spring break. She was. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Eric. Selena's family has the right to defend Selena's integrity. That killer planned Selena's murder and took advantage of her kindness. Great content. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you so much for the 5. And by the way, not that I want to go back, but I do have a whole playlist in my channel. If you look at my videos where I like deep dive into Selena Quintanilla and everything, I think I have a good over 25 videos on that. So check it out. I appreciate you saying great content. Thank you so much for the 5. Thank you. Natalie Holloway 2.0. That's what I thought. You guys remember Natalie Holloway? 3 Dominican officials involved in the investigation told NBC News that Konanki was walking on the beach with 6 people on March 5th before she is believed to have drowned in the ocean. Well, where are the other 5 or 4 people? Well, 5 people. What happened to them? Huh. Hey, Snoop Deb, how are you, love? The last time Konanki was seen on the beach on security footage was around 4:50 a.m. So she was walking in the morning on March 6th, according to the police report. And the French just left her there? Gotta be careful overseas. You talk about the DR, okay? You gotta be careful. Did she drink? Because again, and this is a good point, Andrew, because drinking laws are a little bit different in different countries, right? They don't always apply to folks. Big waves. So she was with like 5 other friends, it looks like. So hold up. So authorities have been searching for 20-year-old Konanki after she disappeared Thursday morning while reportedly walking on the beach in Punta Cana. Dominican officials said that Miss Konanki was on the beach with 6 other people before they believe she drowned. Have they found her body? Miss Konanki was one of a group of 6 female friends from Pitt who were traveling together in the Dominican Republic. And this is what a county sheriff's office spokesperson, Thomas Julia, told the Gazette via email Sunday. One of the other students also is from, I guess, the same university. Mr. Julia, on Sunday night, in response to ABC News reports, said speculation that Miss Konanki drowned may be based on her last known location near the ocean or the beach, but there's no evidence to support that conclusion at this time. So we don't know if she drowned, but they're saying that they believe she drowned. That's crazy. Most of the group went back to the hotel during the night, but one person stayed with her on the beach, according to the Dominican Republic Investigative Police report. Yeah, the Vandersloot guy, remember? They didn't recover her body. So how could they say that she drowned? Like a big wave? Hey, Wimmy. This sounds like a very fishy story, right? Sounds funny to me too. What was she doing at the beach around this time with a group of friends? How are you, abuses of Scientology? Shout out to you. That's what I want to know. What makes them think that she actually drowned? She could have been kidnapped. We need more information. So that's what the authorities are saying, right? Ever since like the Shanquella Robinson story, I'm like leery. Like people be going on trips. And listen, I'm not trying to kill anybody's fun, but like people got to be careful. She was with like 6 friends. Her 6 friends were with her when she was walking around the ocean. So it's said that the investigation is looking at everything from an accident to foul play. So there's no evidence that supports that she drowned. Maybe because they don't have a body, right? So the investigation is looking at everything from accident to foul play, and interviews are ongoing, along with review of video and phone records. The best outcome is that she's found alive and well. Mr. Julia told the U.S. State Department was working with the Embassy of India in the Dominican Republic, which has taken the lead in the investigation because Ms. Konanki is a citizen of India. The investigation includes interviews with other students, family, and others in the Dominican Republic and in the county. A State Department spokesperson said the department is aware of reports of the University of Pittsburgh student missing in the Dominican Republic due to the privacy considerations. We have nothing further to share at this time. So Pitt confirmed Sunday it is also aware that Ms. Konanki's situation and urge anyone with information, of course, to call the sheriff's county office number. University officials are also in contact with Konanki's family and everybody around. They're trying to help in bringing her home. But literally, where is she at? So Miss Konaki was walking on a beach at Rui Republica Resort in Punta Cana just before 5 a.m. Thursday when she went missing. So this is the flyer that was circulating on social media. And it's being shared. Let me share this one with you guys. Hold up. It's being shared in Spanish, of course. Hey, Chico, how are you, love? Hey, Cheeks, everybody coming through, guys. Okay, this is what we know so far. So it's being shared in Spanish. Let me see if I can get it in English. The disappearance of is it Sudiksha Konaki? And I know I'm killing her name, so I apologize. Um, on the beach in Punta Cana, the civil defense reported on all social medias and in coordination with other rescue agencies, they maintain an extensive search efforts. But why are they saying that she drowned? So, Konaki, a 20-year-old Hindu girl, disappeared in the early hours of Thursday, March 6th, while walking on the beach at the hotel of Punta Cana. And this is east of the Dominican Republic. The information has been confirmed, and a source has been linked to the case. In addition, several of the citizens or people are using their social media, to share the information. Last seen on March 6th at about 4:50 a.m. on the beach, but she was with 6 other people. This makes no sense. So what about the 6 other people? Huh. I don't know, y'all. She's gorgeous, right? She is. Thank you. Says, I mean, it's a possibility that she drowned. Nobody said they saw her in the water, though, right, Jason? Nobody did. They never did find Natalie Holloway's body. They did charge Euron Vandersloot, though. At some point, they did charge him. So there's that. I had a friend who went on vacation with someone she knew for a week and almost died across the country because it is so. You really need to use your discretion or be a homebody like me, says H. Um, was she drinking? We don't know that. We don't know whatsoever. But we have 6 witnesses. Anybody speaking? Right. Could she have been drunk? But why would her friends were walking with her though? You're a Pepperoni, you're a Pitt alum in the house? Wow. Shout out to my mods, by the way. Did the police say she was last seen walking on the beach with the other people? Yes, that's what they said. Hold up, and let me go back. No, wrong article. Sorry, y'all. Let me go back here. It was said, hold up, let me go back. So, authorities have been searching for the 20-year-old who disappeared Thursday morning while reportedly walking on the beach in Punta Cana. Okay, now they're saying here that Miss Konaki was one of a group of 6 female friends from Pitt who were traveling together in the Dominican Republic. Okay, and one of the students also, I mean, they're all from kind of like the same area, right? Says that Mr. Julia on Sunday night, in response to ABC News reports, said speculation that Miss Konaki drowned may be based on her last known location near the beach, but there's no evidence. But I thought, hold up, this can't be the only. Let me see. Let me go back over here because I read somewhere. Was she walking alone or was she with 6 other people? Or did she arrive at the resort with 6 people? So she was reported missing on Thursday while traveling with the group to the resort. Okay. She was last seen walking on the beach. All right. And let's see. There's no more. I think it's just she was just walking alone on the beach. She just happened to be traveling with 6 other people. That's it. I hope that clears that. Did she have her phone? That's the question. I mean, it's a lot. Yoron did confess at some point. He was convicted. Thank you. Well, let me go back because we did talk about this. I believe he did confess, but he wasn't charged for Natalie's murder. You're right. Cooler by the lake. Reportedly not confirmed. Thank you. She was at this resort. Like, was she by herself? That's the question that I have, you know? She was alone on the beach. But she traveled with six on the trip, alone on the beach. Thank you, Pointer. Yeah, this is like, thank you. I agree, AP. Doesn't say who she was walking with. Well, like, why are people on there by themselves on this beach? Like, was she drinking? Maybe she was drinking. I'm not really sure. So when she went missing, she was wearing a brown bikini, big round earrings, a metal designer anklet on her right leg, yellow and steel bracelets on her right hand, and multicolored bracelets on her left. She's a gorgeous girl. So the university made a statement. Look, at this is them searching for her. I mean, and there's like this construction site near the resort. If y'all can see that, you guys see that? I mean, a person by the beach at 4:50 in the morning, they're there searching. Okay, is this the brown? This is the brown bathing suit that they say she was wearing. So little information. I don't think that, I mean, I hope that that's not the case. Uh Pointer lover, I really hope that that's not the case, but probably was partying at the beach all night. Well, was she drinking? We don't even know. But shout out to you guys because that needs to be corrected. It wasn't like she was walking on the beach with six people. She just happens to be walking alone. She traveled with six people. So thank you guys for correcting me in the chat. I appreciate you, Andrew, everybody. Let's see. They went for a swim. Absolutely. You said they went for a swim? I know. The beach is directly behind each condominium complex or resort of that section. The way to the water. You can walk across the property, but they have video surveillance. She must have met somebody, or somebody has her. Like, come on now. Come on now. And she was walking by herself. I mean, we don't even know if she really, she could have, I don't know. She could have been drinking. Something could have been put in her drink. We don't know. And then sometimes that does happen. Like, maybe it was a tie. I don't know. But what made them conclude that she drowned? Did they think she went swimming by herself? Huh. No worries, Jason. Shout out to you. It sound like Natalie Holloway. Just feels like that. You guys are saying the same thing too. It is not immediately clear whether the group of traveling with Konanki has returned from the trip or whether they were with her when she was last spotted. So we don't know if they're back yet. She's been missing since the 6th, guys. That is interesting. They said they suspected she went for a swim and got caught up with the large wave by swimming alone. Oh my God. At 4:50 in the morning, she was swimming by herself. Okay. Nobody was with her. Okay. That's well, we're gonna keep looking into that. I definitely feel like there's more to this. Yes, Dorothy, you're right. You're right. The water must have been freezing. Well, and that's the thing. Was the water I mean, I don't know. It's a whole different area. That's from people what I quoted. Thank you, Cheeks. They said she went on early morning walk on the beach. Gotcha. So is this an active search or a recovery? I don't even know how they would label it, right? It's a very sad situation. The riptides are no joke. Out on the beach, and places like that is risky behavior to begin with. Not shaming her. Yeah, like definitely feels like for her to have been by herself, but why was she by herself? Have a good night, Jay. Shout out to you. Thank you. Um, I don't know. It always amazes me at friends that will let a female friend just walk alone. Unreal. JB, you and I both. You and I both. There. I mean, maybe there was. Sorry, I heard myself somewhere. I don't know. Maybe there's more to this. I'm not really sure. It just feels so off. That story feels so off. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about something a little bit more different today that kind of surprised me, and some of you guys were messaging me. So, the guy that's been harassing so many people here in this community, especially, we're going to switch it up, guys, especially in the ex Scientology community, which I suspect that some of the trolls that are coming in here might be from that camp, which is absolutely fine. Do your thing, and I'm going to do mine. All right. Shout out to y'all. Now, hold up. Is it this one? It is. Did y'all watch? Let me know. That was crazy. That right here is crazy. Right, Kim? Maybe she was catching the sunrise. Did you guys watch this? No, I missed this. Oh my goodness. You watched it? What do y'all think? It's Aaron's fault. I bet it's gonna get blamed on somebody over here, right? It's always. This is a very interesting situation, right? So people were messaging me. Did you see? Did you watch? Did you watch Catherine Churchill? That's crazy. Well, say more. I mean, I'm a little like, okay, so let me tell you what's going on. There is a protester in the community, in the ex Scientology community, who's been harassing a lot of people, myself included, other creators. I do not blame you at all. I do not blame you. And I would suggest if anybody that's like, I really don't want to partake in this, that's absolutely fine. There's been a lot of harassment of people and this community, and I knew that this creator protester by the name of Scott has been, he's got like other pending charges. I think it was like 16 misdemeanors or something like that. Apparently, he was arrested today on a warrant. Some of the La Poubelle charges, okay, and we talked about La Poubelle, okay, we talked a lot about that. So this broke today. I guess he was arrested. Yeah, they had a warrant out for his arrest. He happened to be in LA. I don't know. And then they came up and picked him up. That's what they did. Now, the bail is what got to me when I heard, because people were saying, Lady Jane out, $350,000 bail. What is that? And thank you for saying they're charging him with things for like 13 months ago. Is this just for protesting or is there something else? Have they pinpointed this? Because I don't know. Like, I'm not, like I said, I haven't not followed a whole lot and I refuse to watch the channel, but I want to understand. Did y'all hear this?
What do you think could be happening here that's more than meets the
man.
eye? Anything?
More than meets the eye. What stands out to me is
And for those that don't know, of course, some of you guys know Aaron, but the guy next to him is Streets from Scientology Audit and Film the Police. He does the auditing. He films the police, and then he does some protesting for Scientology. For those that are not aware,
amount of his bail, $325,000 is excessive. So when Zero Dark Tony, when we thought he had his original court date, I was in there waiting for him, and I actually bumped into a public defender that was in there that I knew pretty well. They thought I was in there for something related to me.
Hold up.
And I was telling them how the judge he had a bail set at the time for $130,000 or whatnot. And they were shocked by that. They were shocked by how high the bail was. And so for him to have a bail of $325,000 right now for this charge, so what is it, 245 PC, A1, I think it is, which is assault. Is it assault with a deadly weapon or is it assault with?
What is that all about?
Well, to the best of the information that we've been able to gain from the live chat, it's actually not assault with a deadly weapon. It's sort of like assault, like meaning there's a little bit of wiggle room. It could. What he did is it's sort of.
So Amanda, thank you so much. You said the large number comes from the many charges. It adds up to 325. Some posted on Aaron's stream. Oh my God. And you said, I think so Gascon, for those that don't know, we talked about DA Gascon, well, former DA Gascon, because he's gone, right? They have the new DA. When we were reviewing the Menendez brothers, right? That DA was like, I'm not for the Menendez brothers being released. I'm not going to recommend that. He wasn't for it, and Gascon was. So there has been a change, and I'm glad that Streets hit the link, because he could tell you that there's been a change in kind of like their legal administration and maybe the way in which they do things and whatnot. But that is a lot of charges. You said, I promise I'm not trying to defend him or anything like that, because you already know, but this pisses me off. Scientology or the police, because LAPD says how high when Scientology says jump. And I would agree. Like, please know, I don't give a fuck about that guy. I really don't. He has hurt so many people. After I did my stream, what day was it? The recent one that I did, you know how many people contacted me? And like, there have been so many people that have been hurt by this person. And I'm not talking about like old trolls, like nothing. Like, he has put so much hurt on people in other communities. They contacted me and they were telling me all kinds of stuff, guys. So, as much as I don't care for the guy, I would hate to think that Scientology would be behind it, because that would suck. But see, you have the whole community that's upset. Like, when people are upset with you and you've hurt people instead of like really understanding or being supportive, especially when you've attacked former survivors of this cult, and this cult survivors, like, it doesn't sit well. It's very hard to feel empathy, in my opinion. That's how I see that bond. But Mel, it makes me think that there's probably more. I just don't know if it's just Scientology. You know what I mean? Yeah, lots of people are not sorry about his arrest, even when they don't like the authorities flexing on him. But he certainly pushed all the wrong buttons. He did. But you imagine if he was a lot like nicer to people, if he actually like really, if he didn't do the shit that he did and alienate people and destroyed people and attack people for no fucking reason, this would be a different stream, guys. I promise you, it would be. But it's not. It's not. I have a hunch and a feeling maybe he's been calling the swatting calls on himself. People do, Jen. People have said that too. I don't know. And there is a hate crime. See, that hate crime thing. Oh man, I can't remember the math. Somebody does do the math to break it down. Assault with a deadly weapon and vandalism, which they've classified as a hate crime. Wow, that's just crazy. I think they have been building a case. But I bet that Church of Scientology may be like, somebody's been saying that they felt like they were building a case on him, you know? Thank you. Exactly. I don't like any false charges, but do we have a really clear understanding that it was the Church of Scientology, or excuse me, the cult of Scientology? Do we really know what it was? Yeah, I think you're right, Trisha. Thank you. I think you're right. We'll find out more. But he's done himself no favors, y'all. I'm sorry. I mean, thank you so much, Wim. I just clicked the button right away. Thank you, Wim, for gifting 5 memberships. See, clearly suppressive, Shelly. I don't even know who he assaulted. If you guys have been gifted, put some hearts in the chat. Thank you, Wimmy. Exactly. I don't know. So, do we know what the hate crime was for, or have we said what it is? We have no idea. No idea whatsoever. No idea. I don't know. It's a lot of guessing at this point.
It falls under the same umbrella as that, but it's like force that could potentially be deadly.
Okay.
And you know, my information is only as good as what I'm getting in all that.
So like a deadly force. Either way, you know, usually those types of felonies have somewhere around like a $50,000 bail or a $100,000 bail. You know, it doesn't, you know, from what I've seen, I haven't seen it go higher than that. For it to be $325,000, that's considerable.
Is it a felony? Is it a felony? Let me know. Never a weapon. Get your story straight. Lies correct. Jacqueline, I wasn't there, girl. I wasn't there. Were you there? I wasn't there. Let me know. Let me correct. Lies correct. Girl, you just could write in a regular way. Like, I'm not blocking you. If you want to correct me, correct me. Okay. I'm not above, correction. So that's under a felony. It's a okay. Shout out to Pinche Becky. Pinche Becky is a felony. Wow. You said I don't want anyone in jail because of Scientology, but I definitely don't feel bad for him in his chat. I don't either. Sorry, Jacqueline. Did I correct the lies? Let me know. What lies? I'm just listening to the commentary, girl. No, I just listen. You don't have to yell at me. I got you, okay, girl. You've been heard. It's a word for his charges, sweetie. Finchie, thank you so much for the $5, my love. I don't want anyone in jail. I don't think anybody wants anybody in jail for Scientology. I agree with you on that. But I definitely don't feel bad for him and his chat. They didn't give a shit about people being hurt or destroyed whatsoever. It's kind of hard to feel, bad for somebody like that, really. When you hurt people, it really is. When, you come for people that didn't do shit to you, yeah. When you destroy people's reputations and they didn't do shit to you, right? Especially what you did with Pinche Becky in the chat too and others. Yeah, kind of hard. Kind of hard to feel bad. I'm be honest with you. It's not because of Scientology. It's because of his bad behavior. Karma's a bitch. Well, that's what I'm trying to prove. Can we prove that it's not Scientology? Tanya, I really don't want to pull it, but if you have information and you want to email it to me, let me send you my email. I don't want to pull it because I don't have time to right now, but let me give you my email, girl. Where's my email? I know I changed my email. For those that are wondering, there's a couple. I haven't answered emails yet. So we just got a new email and I'm trying to get used to it. I have yet to answer some emails. I know people are waiting for me to email them back. So if you emailed me, don't be mad if I haven't responded to you yet. When you encourage people to stalk a teenager on Facebook, ooh, Lisa. Sucks to suck, right? This is my email for those that are wondering. Just guessing, but it could be his car use of a gimbal during the LA protest at La Poubelle. Now, what I found out, and I thought this was interesting, was Francois Costner, the owner of La Poubelle. This is what Streets was saying, that there was like this not inauguration, but, welcome festivity for the new DA, and that she was trying to get chummy with the DA, because she wants the DA to kind of be on her side, that type of deal. This one, see, I think it's both karma and the fact that Scientology is in bed with LAPD. They both want to get rid of him. See, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Mirrored Moon says vandalism of a place of worship, hate crime intended to deter people from participating in religious service. But it makes me wonder, was it a protest or was it almost feels like that for it to have been this much, like, okay, listen to this, all right? Hear me out. People watch people's streams, okay? Somebody was watching his stream. They knew where to get him at the AM, PM, okay? They knew they knew right away where to get him, where to go. They got him at the AM, PM in like less than 4 or 5 minutes? Let me know. I don't know. Unrelated issue. I used to get gifted memberships, too many channels. All of the time, but haven't gotten a single one anywhere in months, even though my gifting settings been on. Pause for Andrea. I don't know. I don't know about the settings. I don't know. Maybe you want to check with if you Google search a YouTube thing, if somebody gifts, you might get selected. Committing a crime towards someone because of their religious views is automatically a hate crime. Is it though? But what was the crime? The new DA when he was sworn in. Yeah, the little inauguration. Let's see. Scientology has his hands on it. Listen, Linda. I wish. We need to stop calling that thing a religion. I'm so small, my heart is breaking, and I didn't know. Itchy Satan. Okay, personally, my gut tells me some of it is Scientology, but there's somebody who's pressing on something. Something doesn't make sense, guys. For the charge to have been that much, something doesn't make sense. It's like the mystery of it all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Is it just me who feels like this doesn't make sense? Over planters, though? See, I don't know, Miss Diva. Yeah, Street Set has OSA lawyers written all over it. But see, the thing is that like he doesn't have a lot of supporters anymore because of the bullshit that he's pulled. I just want to know what we can do to get that church status revoked, the tax status revoked. You think it makes perfect sense? Catherine, like, say more. What part, though? Let me know. I think part of the money is because he's a flight risk. And Aaron did say that. He said that he's a flight risk because he travels in a van, which makes sense. You said wait till Monday when everything is updated. The booking system will be fully updated Monday through Friday. Well, there's that. It just seems like very excessive of a bond. Like it's just that's like felony level. I mean, what's 10% of that? Isn't it 32,000? Yeah, somebody made a call because come on now, come the hell on. Literally. Huh. Let me see. Sorry, no emails, but let me go over here. Hold on.
That really stands out to me. You have those other little tiny misdemeanor ones where the
Thank you.
most likely destruction of the planners. You expect those to be small $5,000 bail type deals.
That doesn't make sense.
What I would expect going forward though is, they said that he's going to have court tomorrow. I don't know about that. He may have court tomorrow. Usually so if you get arrested on the weekends, what they do is they arraign misdemeanors on Mondays and then felonies on Tuesdays. Anybody who's been arrested on the weekend. We're talking about a felony charge right here. So therefore, I don't know if I'd expect him to see a judge tomorrow. I think it would most likely be Tuesday. I could be wrong on that. They'll surprise you every now and then. But I would think that he won't see a judge till Tuesday. I heard you mention or ask about that bail. Can he be bailed out right now? He can be bailed out right now. So he had that warrant, and that warrant has a hold of the $325,000 bail. So right now, if they can get a bondsman to pay for it, he could get bailed out.
Wow.
And then have to go see the judge again. This actually happened with Tony when he got arrested. I don't know how he got it reduced over the course of the weekend down to 50,000, but he did. And then they went back to court and tried to get it raised up again. So he can get bailed out right now if he can come up with a 300.
You said just because they added the hate crime in there. Personally, I really hated. Hold up, I want to read your comment because it looked interesting. Hold on. I really hated how they're getting in people's faces at La Poubelle. It was super cringy sometimes. Yeah, some people said that. Let's see. Much as I dislike this guy, this has Scientology written all over it. I think he said 16. I think they said 16 misdemeanors. Then they add the 6. Is it 6 felonies or what? Thank you, Tanya. I got it. And Tanya did send me an email on those charges, which is an F, assault with a deadly weapon with force, possible great bodily harm. Now hold up, this email is so freaking small. Vandalism of religious property, hate crime. So he's got 3 of them are saying hate crime, and then he's got vandalism of religious property, vandalism of religious property, and vandalism. No, 4 listed as hate crimes, and I think those are all felonies, right? And then is this a felony too? This assault with a deadly weapon. What's the weapon? What do they say? What do they say? See what I'm saying? See, even whims like that don't make sense at all. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, they do say the exact number. Somebody does put it in the chat. Let me hit play on this.
$125,000 bail. Then he'll have to go to court next week, and then the judge will hold a new hearing to see if that bail is substantial enough or if they're going to depart downward on it. But as far as the bail, so typically bail bondsmen require a 10% fee to bail them out. So the bail bondsmen will agree to pay the $325,000 themselves, but you have to give them 10% of that $32,000, which goes into their pocket. That's non-refundable. That's their fee that they're charging to do this service.
Wow.
Some bail bondsmen will go less.
That's non-refundable.
Non-refundable.
I did not know that.
What was not refundable though? Like, if that is crazy. And he does put that comment out, Constance June. Thank you. I think that was George Massey. Hold up. I feel like he puts it up somewhere along the lines here, and I saw. I guess he's got an RO in another state. That's crazy. I don't even know this guy like that. He's got all these things happening. Oh my God. Let's see. Hold up. Okay. All right. Hold up. Let's see if we can get to the comment. Because there is a breakdown. Oh. Here it is. Constance June, is that your comment? The LA County bail schedule show the maximum prison year that correlates with bail amount. 100,000 is 16 years. Can't imagine what 325,000 is. 10% of that isn't refundable. Hey, Latanda, how are you, love? I haven't seen you in a minute. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. That's insane. Classic OSA. So Audit LA has published the letter a massive amount of Sea Org members sent into Hugo. You said, hold up. They imply hate crimes because they are trying to elevate protesting to hate crimes. Classic OSA. The assault felony is a felony, but no weapon was identified. We'll have to wait. What's the weapon? And it better not be the bullhorn, because I don't think a bullhorn is a weapon. Wow. Okay, the entire 10% is the fee. You don't get 10%. Oh my God. Who's got that money? Latanda has been a member for 12 months. Thank you, Latanda. And she gifted 5 memberships. Latanda, has it really been a year? Oh my God. If you've been blessed by anybody that gifted tonight, please put a heart in the chat. I do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Hopefully pause for Andrea got gifted. I'm not really sure. Okay. I know there was another comment, but I wish I would have gotten it. Hold up.
Years. Can't imagine what 325,000 is. So the answer is because of the hate crime escalation, right? What do you call it? Enhancement?
Yeah, I would imagine the underlying ADW charge is $100,000 bail. I'm guessing. I don't know. And then from there, was it 225?
Hold up.
PC 24584 is only 30.
Is it Evil Queen? The bail schedule: $30K vandalism to church property, $50K per count, $150K 3 counts. Hate crime allegations, $25K per count. So the bail schedule is $30K vandalism to church property equals $50K per count, $150K 3 counts hate crime, $25K 4 count. Oh my God. Good night, Leah. Lord, hold on a minute. I'm going to put your comment down, love. And let me get the email out. I mean, that's the comment that everybody's talking about. Hold up. Let me remove myself. There you go. There's the little breakdown of it. That's insane. Thank you, Constance. Well, thank you, Clearly Suppressive. You are very welcome here. Thank you. Shout out to you. Damn. That's crazy. If it's Scientology, is scary. Oh, and then don't forget, look at Constance is like, oh, and the probation, $20K. You said deadly force. Deadly force, not a weapon. He tackled somebody last year, March 4th. Wow. I'm telling you, man. Well, on a positive note, he doesn't have to poop in the bucket in the RV3 on us. See what I'm saying, Kim? It's like so hard. Like, honestly, it's just hard to feel bad for this guy because of everything that he has put many, like, and listen, I don't feel like I've been hurt as much as other people here. I mean, I heard people were trying to really end their life because of the stuff that this man put people through. So for me, it's just annoying in general, but I heard a lot of stuff that people went through because of him. You said if you were able to put 350,000 yourself, you would get back at the end of your court date, regardless of the outcome, because the bill is just a guarantee to appear in court. Well, who's got that much money? Well, 10% of that at least. They sounded really freaked out when they said felony. I mean, thank you. And there's another comment breaking down the assault, the multi-vandalism, and then the enhancement of the crimes. Excuse me, did I miss that, Amanda? Scott just got a passport. He's a flight risk. I'm going. Will Streets be called into a witness? Let me see. I'm trying to see. Exaggerated hate crimes are nothing new. I mean, could he fight this? That's the thing. He's going to need a lawyer for this one. That's for sure. He's going to need a lawyer for that one. And I'm sorry, my friends, that is going to be expensive. A lawyer will be needed. Huh. And I saw the DA is linking an interfering church services charge with an ADW GBI to show the overall pattern.
Jeff Augustine says the DA is linking the interfering with church services charges to the assault with deadly weapon, grave bodily injury to show an overall pattern. What do you think about that, Streets?
I don't know about that.
But what do you think about all of that being on one arrest warrant?
Yeah.
You said they already raised 1,500? Wait, 100? Wait. Who raised that much? Marina, who are you talking about? 1,500? Don't they need like what? 32,000 at this point? I'm telling you, this is gonna be very expensive. You're joking, right? Well, that's a start. Okay, so then can somebody let Aaron know that he needs to fork up? They need to figure out to donate to the SPTV Foundation. 1,500. Well, okay. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Clearly suppressive. Is the bullhorn the deadly weapon? Is that it? Like, what's the deadly weapon? I don't know. Like I said, very hard to feel sorry for a situation like that when it comes to him. The feds have a 98% conviction rate. So, wow. Will they take that? Will they let him go? I mean, that's like less than 10% of the amount. That's crazy. I think it was an excessive force because he tackled the guy. I don't even know what it would have been. You said someone has to put up collateral if he runs. The bail person can sell and get the full 325,000. That's what I'm saying, Mel. Like, that's a long way. Maybe they could sell his truck or car or something. That's somebody's house, guys. That collateral right there, somebody's car, somebody's house. It could be his tripod, says Team Kathy. Right? Could be. You think it's the pepper spray, but who? See, that's the thing is, can we really pinpoint it to what? Because it's not like the charges tell you at all. The bail person won't get their money back. They'll lose the money. Nobody's gonna put up that money. He lives in his car. He's a flight risk. I didn't see that. Didn't see any bullhorn when he tackled the Motley Crue guy. The RV's worth $3,000. I think so too. Neuropsych, y'all are too much. You guys are too much in this chat. You guys behave. Don't make me use the voice changer. All right, stop. We do know who had it, Amanda. That person admitted it on the stream. Wow. Gonna have to wait for the body cam. Something. We won't know till tomorrow. I definitely wish, I don't wish, I'm not the type of person to wish harm. I really am not, even though people will do the most. And, it sucks if it's Scientology related, but if he hadn't hurt so many people in this community, maybe people would feel inclined to help him. But, I don't know what to tell y'all. His bail may get reduced. Yeah, his bail may get reduced. You never know. Is that a real leopard fur? See? And I think he got like phones confiscated too. He can sell this. Oh my God, y'all are too much. Y'all can't behave. You can't. See, JB, stop laughing. You guys are gonna make me laugh too. Actually, if you're out on bond, you miss court, they tell the bondsman they have to produce your body in court, usually within 30 days. And then that's when they bring the bounty hunters, right? That's crazy. But see, literally, yeah, don't forget, on top of the bail money, there needs to be a lawyer, right? Do the chick month for you. I don't know which one's the chick month, boy. I don't know. Some of y'all might have come late. For those that came late, we have a voice changer. See if I can do this. This is what somebody's in the chat that I sound like a cute, sexy man.
Cute, sexy, gay man. That's what I sound like. Might just change my voice. All right, I'm gonna try to read the comments this way. Correct. That is why they call the bounty hunters. The bondsmen never really give the court the $350,000. They write a bond for it. They can produce the body they owe the money. Yeah. Read the comments, y'all. Let's see. See, the minute you tell me to stop laughing, that's what I want to do. Why? Would y'all date me? Come on now. Don't I sound cute on this voice? You know you want to date me. Okay, it's heartbreaking to see this. He had so much support. Okay, let me stop, because some of this is serious.
Well, now it's gonna make me do all the voices.
I don't want to be a robot. Now it says monster
Baby!
and an elder. I cannot. Okay, wait.
Okay, now it stopped. All right, I'm back. Monica. All right, wait. I wanted to read a comment. Team Kathy says it's heartbreaking to see this. He had so much support. Out of maybe 15 to 20 people were waiting for him when he got out of jail last year. Maybe 2 of them even speak with him now. Says team. That's the thing. It's like he had a lot of support, and he literally burned a lot of people in this community. He did. He didn't have to. He didn't have to treat people like shit. He didn't have to do this, but he did. You know, he did. Loopy, shout out to Loopy, says you sound like Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins on the low voice. No, I don't. Which low voice?
This one? Loopy, are you talking about this one? Which one? I sound like a gay male in this one. This is what I was told. A cute gay male. Thank you. Is it this one, Loopy? Let me know. Which one? Or
This is the female one. Yeah, he burned a lot of bridges. Oh, that one, Loopy? All right, well, I'm glad you like that one. He's gonna have to do hard time finding an attorney. He met with the detectives while being
Like I said, I don't know how I feel about that. Thank you. You can't cross a bridge you burn to the ground. Nope. No, not that voice. I sound like a Satan. Okay. Yo, I'm glad I can make y'all laugh. I mean, at the very least. But I think my gummy just kicked in. Shout out to you. Bail. Do you think they're gonna reduce the bail though? Maybe they might. The timing does seem a little suspect, right? You sound like Cher singing. Do you believe in love after love? Which one, on the woman voice? I might have to do a little. I can't sing. Not that one. You said, what a super date today, says Rachel. He hurt. Yes, he did. He didn't have to, Eric. He hurt a lot of people. He didn't have to do that. At all. But a lot of people have been hurt, and it wasn't okay. A lot of people, I don't know. And it's not even that. Like, let me stop, because I didn't even know how deep a lot of this was. There's a lot of people from other communities that have been hurt by him. Really badly. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah. Said I'm sad that that's on her, Venus Blue. That's on her. Even if he gets bail, he'll need to pay for an attorney. Yeah. People are going to get their licks in this man. He's done a lot of damage to a lot of people. Serious patterns. I don't know. It's very sus that he got arrested when he's out of town. Well, that's what I was saying, Pinche Becky. I think that they were like following him. They knew when he was going to be there. Like, why? Isn't that the timing just crazy? All of it. He said he's telling people everyone has a passport and he wants to travel. LAPD must have thought he was a flight risk. But Jenny Bear, they must have been watching him for a while if that's what they thought. You know what I mean? Like, traveling in a van. He needs humility and humanity. We need humanity in the movement. Protecting the rights of children. We need to check our egos. I agree. I think that the problem is, though, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There are other movements and other people that have been hurt. It's one thing to like say these are just isolated incidents. No, they're not. This has been going on. It's a pattern of behavior. It's been going on for a while. And I think that, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if that's the case, because we were just talking about the new DA. We were talking about they did a change. I mean, this DA right here, the one so we had Gascon before. So this new one, Gascon was all for the Menendez brothers being released. This guy, no. He's not like he's not approving it. It's out of his hands now. I think it's like either with the governor or something like that. So that's going to be reviewed. But this guy right here, I think he's going to be tough. Okay, let me just say that it's going to be a lot of tough. The DA wants to make protesting illegal or something like that. I think a lot of people want to make protesting illegal. How about having humanity for the survivors? Those egos are also whistleblowers and victims, in my opinion. Agreed. He backstabbed everyone. I don't feel bad for him personally, but if Scientology orchestrated this, it's concerning for other protesters. I would agree, Becca, and that's a good point. It's like, if Scientology orchestrated this whole thing, then it's very concerning for other protesters. I mean, they're coming for him now. You don't know who they could be coming for next. That's the thing, right? So I agree with that. Oh yes, my friend, definitely. He's got nothing to do but think and pick his. Oh Lord have mercy, Rachel. Every DA is different. It's possible Church of Scientology, cult of Scientology has lined some pockets. So I agree, but hey, honestly, I'm not one to wish anybody any harm or anything like that. Believe it or not, it's hard to feel empathy for somebody like him because he's hurt a lot of people that I like, care and respect. Serge, many other people that didn't deserve any of that. But at the same time, I hope that this is not a setup. I hope that that the outcome that comes out is something that needs to come out. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all. That's how I feel about that. That's why I informed the community of the stream. Now I'm not showing Scientology what it's doing. Wow. If anyone who has been watching COS for any amount of time should not be surprised by this. I don't think we should be, right? I care about our First Amendment, that's for sure. But yeah, I agree. I think so too, Jenny Bear. I think that's what it was. They were watching him for a while. And the reason I think that, like, not that he doesn't have a lot of supporters right now, but I don't know. I don't wish anybody any harm. I just don't, mm-hmm. That's how I see it. Unfortunately, he may get more supporters out of this because they feel it's unjust. Maybe. Hopefully, there's supporters that, like I said, if he gets supporters, great. Just hope he doesn't burn them. That's it. Hope he knows how to, like, actually help and really appreciate the people that have supported him. Thank you, Monica. But like, the thing is that that's it. You got to learn how to treat people. You got to cherish people. You got to be well with people. You have to. No, he's not, Neuro. Psych, he's not. Thank you. Let's see. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, please tell him to hit that like button. Is there somewhere I can learn on this? I've never heard of this guy. Oh man. I did a stream 3 days ago if you want to watch that one. He is somebody who at one point was doing good and then kind of shitted on everybody. That's how I see. Um, it's what all the ex-scientists have been warning people about. Yeah. We just have to be careful, right? And if they could do this to him, they can do this to just about anybody. That's the thing. So we should be careful. Everybody needs to be careful. Let's see. Adrian, you're late. Skip it. He's spiraling against the other protesters. Started the other night of the video. I sent you a Discord and DMs. Yeah. Thank you, Venus Blue. It's just like I said. I mean, it's a sad situation. He treats the people that don't lie to his face, takes advantage, and then spreads lies against them. Yeah, he treats everybody like shit. He just does. I'm sure this is making him money and getting him more views. Yeah. Y'all are amazing, but that's what I have. That's my thoughts on that. Go watch Aaron and his stream. He did one with William and it kind of broke this down. And I'm on that with William too. Like, we don't want anybody's rights to be suppressed, but at the same time, it's like, when you're dealing with somebody that doesn't give a shit about anybody else and there's a lot of egos, it's very hard to feel sorry for somebody like him because he doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself. That's it. That's all. Thank you. Besides Scientology, I'm grateful for the people who've kept me sane. Aw, I've kept you sane? Oh my God. Now, I know you're lying, abuses of Scientology. How
Did I keep you sane? Was it this voice?
Was it this voice?
Did I keep you sane right here? Come on now. How did I keep you sane? Tell me. Or was it this voice? Let me know. Would you guys watch me if I did a stream in this voice? Let me know.
Would you watch me if I did a stream in this voice? Yep. Yes, he has. Elron says, I've helped him before. He ostracized half the community. I don't want anyone's rights suppressed. Hold up.
Is this voice better? No? Okay, abuse of Scientology. All right, just wanted to make sure I knew what you were talking about. Hold up.
y'all are flipping that on the chat. Elron says, I've helped him before. He ostracized half of the community. I don't want anyone's rights suppressed, but I'm not going to go out of my way to help him again. I agree. That's how I feel. I'm sorry. I feel it like that. Elron, which by the way, your picture is funny as hell, but shout out to y'all. Yeah, I agree. Really? That's interesting. I was about to say, bruh, where's Rabbit? Oh, well, I'm
glad that I can help you guys. All right, guys. This is my alter male ego now. I'm gonna let you guys go. I want you guys to have a great night. I gotta get some rest because the time hour changed and I'm tired. Let me shout out some of the people that supported my stream tonight. Hold up.
Should I do it on a female voice? My gosh, Didi, thank you so much for gifting 5. Wim gifted 5. Who else? I know. And Latanda gifted 5. Thank you. Sarah, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you, Sarah. And Eric, thank you so much for the 5. Vinci, thank you for the 5. And thank you, Latanda, for being a member for freaking 12 months. That's amazing. I do too much. I might do a live stream with this voice, okay? I'll see you guys on the next one. I gotta get some rest. Bye. Hit the like button. Don't be a hater. Thank you. Always, a girl. Always. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.